Hey everyone, welcome back to That's Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and come hang out. Happy September 2nd. We are finally in the Burr months. I'm so excited. I am a fall spirit at heart. I am a Libra. So fall is definitely my time to shine. And I went to Dollar General this past weekend. I had to take my little guy somewhere and my daughter came with me, and we stopped after his thing and went into Dollar General, and I had the both of them with me, and I literally just went absolutely nuts. And I was throwing things in the car while they were in the cart, while they were, running after me going, Mom, where are we gonna put that? Mom, where are we gonna put that? So we got lots and lots of fall goodies today, and I'm going to show you everything I got. And then after this video, I'm going to decorate with what I got because I am so excited. And if you can tell by my brand new fall mug, which looks like a little mushroom, I don't wanna bring it too high because it's got coffee in it. And I have a mushroom spoon in it from Temu that I can drink my coffee out of. So excited. We will go ahead and get into this haul, and I will explain why I am drinking from my brand new fall mushroom mug. Okay, let me put this down so that I don't break it. Because knowing me, that coffee would just go everywhere. All right, let's start with some candles. These are from the Cozy Place. Some Cozy Place candles have shown up at Dollar Tree. They are a Dollar General candle, and these were $5. I got 2 of the smaller sized 2-packs and then 1 of the larger single packs. So these were $5. I grabbed caramel apple and sugar. This smells amazing. And then I got pumpkin spice and butterscotch. I absolutely love butterscotch. I love caramel, butterscotch. If it's in a candle, I'm getting it. So 2-pack of these. And I love putting 2 of these in the opposite ends of my room. So I love having one just over here on like a foyer table, and then I love to put one over here on my fireplace mantle, and then their throw just sort of meets in the middle, and then the room has a smell. So it's nice to have the 2. I just got one of the bigger one because this one didn't have the 2-pack. It just had a single. This was $5. And I grabbed pumpkin latte and vanilla. So great fall scent. Grab one of those. And this is big enough that if I do put it up on my mantle, it will give a good throw. So those are the fall candles I grabbed. I did grab some fall foliage. I have a big tall vase that I like to use in the fall, and I have a Dollar Tree haul coming up later this week that I found an insane find that I'm going to be using in that tall vase along with this foliage for some fall decor. I did grab 2 of these. What are they calling these? Just foliage. I'm not sure what kind of leaf this is, but I grabbed 2 of these orange sort of tall leaf stems for $3 each. And I also grabbed this $3 each, this $3 as well, this pumpkin stem. I'm going to use these in a tall vase up here on my fireplace mantle. And then, like I said, I have some more coming to complete it. So grab these, so excited for those. And then I found these. The reason for mushrooms, we are so excited. And hopefully you will be too, and you see why. I grabbed 4 of the taller and 4 of the smaller. They had orange, sort of a yellow orange, a white, and a green. I'm so excited. These are insane. They have sort of a fuzzy top. Now they did have these last year. I grabbed these last year as well, so I have them downstairs. I'm adding to my collection. And the last year they didn't have a fuzzy top. They had just more of a shiny regular top. These tall ones were $8 and the little guys were $3. Like I said, I grabbed them in burnt orange. I grabbed them in this sort of yellow orange. I just can't. I can't. I grabbed them in white. So cute. And I grabbed it in green. You can't. So fun story, fun fact, I guess. When I had my littles and I went into Dollar General, I was looking for their fall stuff. And it's usually like in the center of the store. It's kind of like in a big display area in the center of the store. And I knew that they had done the Halloween stuff of like, you know, the pink sort of candy-like Halloween. But they hadn't done fall yet, and fall was just getting put out. There was another lady there that was also looking at the display. And because I had my littles with me, I was like, we have to hurry because we're going to go home and I just want to, you know, get in and get out. I do believe that lady got mad at me because I literally just started grabbing. I was like picking up, you know, whoop, there it went, picking up one and then finding its other half. Picking up another and then finding its other half. And she had already had some of the mushrooms in her hand. And there were also other mushrooms that were sort of, you know, displayed in and out of the display area. So I didn't grab everything, but she just kind of looked at me like, I would like some mushrooms too. And I just, you know, kept going and was like trying to corral my kids. And I knew there were other mushrooms in the display. I was trying to get in and get out, but she was not very happy with me. And then she found me in the next aisle when I grabbed these two items from the bottom of the shelf. And I was literally picking and pulling and throwing into my cart. I grabbed this guy. He was $5. Squirrel. We're having a squirrel moment in the fall. He's fluffy. He's gonna go on my sofa or one of my chairs. $5. And then I found this one. This one was also $5. And man, I wish I could have found another because I would have made a pair. Mushroom pillow. It was $5. Into the cart it went. Yep. And my little guy was like, Mom, what are we gonna do with that? And I said, we're gonna throw it on the sofa. It's fall. I could not believe that. So picked one of these up and picked the squirrel up. So all of these I'm going to style in this room. I'm gonna make a display up here on my mantle with all of these mushrooms and do something fun this fall with more of a mushroom theme fall decor. Probably sprinkled in with some pumpkins, but I was so excited, even though that lady was mean mugging me. Some other things that I grabbed were partially for fall, but also for year-round decor. I absolutely love going to Dollar General because I usually can find these, and I hit a jackpot this time. I have mentioned in previous hauls that this is my main living room. This living room has a vaulted ceiling, and there's a ledge right up here towards the top of that vaulted ceiling where I display battery operated candles in candle lanterns. And at night I can, you know, just click the remote control and all the candles light up, and it creates this really nice ambiance, especially in the fall and the winter when it gets darker. It's really nice to have it. So the ledge is almost full now. I have been slowly adding to my collection, but I did find more today that I will be adding later this week, and I have more remote control candles coming from Amazon this week that I will be incorporating. So let's get into what I found. The first lantern I found is by Willow Spring Home Decor from Dollar General. This was $8. And this is what it looks like. It has this sort of a little wooden top and bottom, but it has this sort of wire metal caging around it. And it does open. It has a little clasp at the top where you can pop it open and put, you know, a candle or foliage in it, and then it just sort of clamps back down. So $8 for that one. A similar looking one that was $5 is this one. This doesn't have any closure. It just, you know, you plop the candle down in there, and you can keep the handle up or you can keep it down. $5 for that one. And then these two are a pair, one bigger and one smaller. And I have to slowly work, hold on. Okay, they were stuck together. I had to work them out. The smaller one was $3 and it looks like this. You can put a small candle in there. And then the larger one was $5, like this. So same concept, just larger and smaller that you can put candles in. So grab those. And then I grabbed two more in that sort of area, but I think I'm gonna use these more for display with the mushrooms. And then if I decide to put them up there, if there's room, I will. But these were also a small and a large. The smaller was $5, the larger was $10. And they look like this. This is the smaller, this was $5. And this is the larger, and it was $10. I just love these. I'm gonna, you know, potentially put mushrooms inside of it, around it, put maybe some more fall foliage around. So it just looks like pretty, you know, like a little terrarium or menagerie kind of thing. So pretty. So grab those. That is all the fall sort of decor and whimsy and all of that good stuff. And then I ventured, my kids sort of drug me down the toy aisle just to see if there was anything, and they ended up not liking anything they saw, and that's okay. Sometimes it's a win, sometimes it's a loss. But I found something. This was $5. The Golden Girls, ready to roll game. Test your knowledge of the Golden Girls trivia with 4 different styles of gameplay, and you win cheesecake pieces. Yes, $5. I love the Golden Girls, absolutely. So I grabbed that for myself and my girlfriends to play. Why not? Pick that up. And then the last 2 items are from the dollar section. The dollar section at Dollar General is popping off. And you can get this at Dollar Tree, but at Dollar Tree it's now $1.50. It's $1 at Dollar General. And it's this Home Bright Ultra Foaming Dish Spray that I believe is a dupe to Dawn. And it works just as well. So grab that. And then I grabbed this because it smells insane. This is the Jergens Moisturizing Hand Wash. I love Jergens hand soap because it doesn't make your hands as cracked and brittle in the winter. And my hands definitely get cracked and brittle, and I need a more mild soap. So this is original scent in cherry almond, and this smells insane. Oh, I love that smell. Let us all know if you're a Jergens gal or gentleman. $1 for that. And that is everything I grabbed this time around at Dollar General. I am going to get all of this picked up and then start displaying it for the idea that I had, but I wanted to share it with you first before I got started. Let us all know if you are excited that the Burr months are finally here. Are you decorating for fall? Are you getting cozy? Are more coffee mugs, more tea mugs coming out? Are more sweaters coming out? Do you have fall earrings that are coming out? Let us all know in the comments below, and I will see you all on the next go around.